Welcome to the show! I am the Star Wars Daddy bringing you another video. And in today's video, we're going to do a review, an unboxing, and talk about a big giveaway from this unboxing that is about to happen. And today's unboxing and review will be on Star Wars Theory from YouTube. He has 3.33 million followers on his channel. Big Star Wars YouTube channel. It's huge. But we are going to unbox a product that he comes out with and makes, which is incredible. And it's called Theory Sabers. It's a lightsaber. And not just a lightsaber like, let's see here, like this one. Let's see, can we see this one? Oh, I made this in Disneyland when my son was like 5. This thing is garbage. And it's not like this sealed Yoda one right here that costs probably $6. No. This is one that looks just like it came from the movie. And not only that, the features that this saber has is going to blow your mind if you have not seen these already. I was just looking through the instructions on all the different functions that this saber does and how it changes colors and it does these different effects and has music and all this other awesome stuff that we'll talk about later on the video. And my mind and brain has been spinning. It's going to take a while to figure out all these different things that it can do. There are so many options and accessory type stuff that happens and sound fonts, but we'll go over all of those items here in this unboxing. So as I'm unboxing this, we're going to talk about the different features that you could have compared to the one that I've got, and I'll have things pop up on the screen so you can see all that stuff. And again, all the links, so all the links for Star Wars Theory down in the description. For TheStarWarsDaddy.com, that is down below in the description. And in this unboxing, I have a freebie. This was a Black Friday purchase, and it came with an additional saber. This saber was of equal or lesser value, and it came with an upgraded font for the sound, which I think the font sounds cost like $90 just to add these special sounds to them. And so it has one of those. I don't even know what the font is. I'm going to have to play it and try to figure out which one they've added to it because they didn't tell me. It wasn't in any of the emails. It wasn't in the box. I'm assuming, because I haven't done the unboxing yet. Well, maybe I peeked. So it's not in the box. And so anyways, we'll have that as a giveaway when we reach 1,000 subscribers. So here's the deal. I've got to get to 1,000. We're so close. Listen, we get like 2 subscribers every single day. It's kind of slow moving. We need to bump that up. So what's going to happen here? You've got to be a subscriber. Subscribe. So let's do what we need to do on this video. We got to hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and you can hit the bell notification if you'd like to, but you do that, and then you got to comment down below. Any kind of comment. I don't care what it is. All right? Hopefully it's positive. But maybe you've got your own saber. Let me know about your own saber that you've got. Or if you think this is cool and you're going to go out and get one, that'd be awesome too. And once we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go back to this video, look at all those comments, match it up with subscribers and likes, and then we're going to have a big drawing for that additional saber. And that saber it's a few $100+ is what this saber is worth. I looked it up to see which one they sent me, and it's got the sound fonts and all that kind of stuff. So I can tell you, this is a very nice giveaway. And so if you want to participate, again, just hit like, be a subscriber, and comment down below. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, which I'm hoping is in a couple months, I will have a big giveaway for that saber. So before we get into this unboxing and all the information on Star Wars Theory and SaberTheory.com, let's do a little housekeeping real quick. This video just came out. This is my 2nd episode of Star Wars News with the Star Wars Daddy. I do a gigantic skit on Hoth with a guy named Carl and a guy named Bob talking about AT-ATs versus AT-ATs. What are they called? And it looks like I'm actually on Hoth. So go ahead and check this out. And there's all kinds of other current events, spoofs, whatever else is happening in the Star Wars world. I'm reporting on it right here. And I can tell you, it's kind of like Saturday Night Live's newscast that they do every single Saturday, where Yeah, they're real stories, but maybe there's a different spin to them to make them funny and entertaining. And that is a new series that just started. That was the second episode that just happened. And if you're new to this channel, on every Wednesday, I have an eBay Star Wars listing video that comes out. It is a recap of all the items that I sold the Sunday before. I've got weekly auctions that are all Kenner Star Wars items. They end every Sunday. The new ones start on Sunday, and they end on Sunday. And I do it kind of like those garage sale people you see here on YouTube that go out and they're hunting for items, they resell them, and they put them on eBay, and they're doing the recap type videos of what sold. But we're doing it Star Wars version. So you're going to see all the items I sold. I give shout outs to every single person that purchased from me. I do a Daddy of the Week, which is the person, it's an award for the person that spent the most money with me over the weekend. We do a feature on a specific character, so you know where that character showed up in film. And then we talk about how they are resembled as an action figure with their COOs on the backs of the legs, the accessories that came with them, information about them, so that you can learn about a lot of these characters that might not be as well known. And then every Sunday, I have a video that comes out that's about my collection. I might have a CAS graded unboxing that I'm doing. I might do a featured figure here in my collection. We'll talk about all the Luke Skywalkers that I have in my collection and the different variants and all that stuff, and look at the graded items I've got. Or I do reviews on movies and all this kind of stuff. It's kind of like a potpourri, but a lot of it's geared around collecting on Sundays. And then in between all those videos, I promise you in 2025, we're going to have shorts coming out every single day. So I try to find something that I think would be interesting and make a short on it, and it's pumped out so you have daily content from the Star Wars Daddy. And one last thing, memberships just started here with the Star Wars Daddy, and they are bangers. We already have, I think, 11 members as the time I'm making this video, and it's only been a week and a half. So I just want to give a plug for memberships. YouTube tells me that the channels that talk about memberships get 33% more members. So I'm going to hold them to that, and we're waiting. We're waiting to see 33% more members. I appreciate all of the support and hitting that like and commenting and being a subscriber. All that stuff, it helps all the analytics. I really do appreciate it. I've talked way too long, but we have a lot of stuff going on here. Enough of all this. Let's get into this lightsaber. Okay, first thing you notice is this incredible looking box. Nice and sturdy. It's nice thick box. All kinds of graphics on it. And the graphics have like the, what do you call it? The imprint. They're perforated, so you can feel all the different words that are on the box. It's beautiful. And here we go. We're going to open this guy up. And here it is. So let's take a look. Now, I think I watched somebody else do an unboxing of this, and there were some more boxes and stuff and coverings, but I think it's because they put two sabers in one box because of the freebie that they threw in, that there's not room for that. So I didn't get some of these special boxes, but that's okay. Now, inside of this sheath is the Luke Skywalker saber hilt that we're going to take a look at first. And then here is the giveaway saber. So it's right here. We can see it here. All solid black. Looks like some sort of a Sith Lord type of a saber. We'll figure out how to use all that stuff. We'll put this back into the wrap here. And I'll put that over here for now. And now we're going to have two blades. And one of these blades is going to be for my saber, as it's an upgraded Proffie 32-inch blade that has additional LED lights and effects that take place on it. And so I'm just going to double check here. I don't think it's this one. Let's take a look. Maybe it is. I don't know. Oh, it probably is. This one seems lighter. Oh yeah, okay. So this one here, as you can see, this is for the giveaway. There's nothing really additional in it. What's going to happen is the light within the saber is going to shoot through this. And so that's where you're going to get the light source. And so that one will go with this one. And then this one here, you can see it's got a metal touch point there. And that is because there's all kinds of lights and effects that are going to happen within the saber. So the light source comes from within this blade. Again, 32 inches seems like a pretty good length. And we'll put this right here. And now when we look in here, we've got all kinds of different baggies. So we got the Theory Sabers sticker. I think there's another one here. Yep, another sticker there for Theory Sabers. We've got the guide. So here is a guidebook, so we can follow through with that when we go to do the demonstration of the Saber. Came with the 2 bags that come with the rechargeable cords or cables. Then we've got this little tiny wrench that's in there and a bunch of screws, and that is to keep the Saber locked into the actual hilt. So there's these little tiny screws that are on there. And man, I tell you what, I have so many things that come with the cable for this USB cable to charge stuff or to plug in, and they never come with the actual thing that goes into the wall. I'm going to actually go to Best Buy here soon and buy a whole bunch of those so that I can have all these plugs everywhere for all these USB things. We got one for the giveaway, one for my Saber. Oh, and we've got 2 guidebooks. So another guidebook for the giveaway. And then here is, what is this? It's like a metal Theory Saber logoed. Is it a magnet or is it a sticker? So it's just, you know, I guess you could put this on maybe like a Saber holder. It just pops right on there and it sticks on. It's kind of nice. And then what do we have here? Oh, I think this comes with, oh, you know what? That might go right here with this display stand. I didn't realize this came with a display stand. So again, awesome box with all the writing on there. And what do we have here? Something I got to put together. Oh, okay. So it's an acrylic right there. We'll take off all the wrapping. We'll do this later. And then you stick those 2 pieces in there and it'll hold the hilt very nicely. I've had multiple things like this to hold up different vehicles I've had. So very similar in design, but it comes in this very nice, cool box. And yep, that's all that's in there for right now. So let's put some of this stuff back in so we can get it out of the way. Oh, it also comes with this is a plug. It's really cool. It has the logo right there. And so this would go into this hilt anytime that you don't have the Saber in it, just to protect all of the electronics and stuff that are in there. So that'll probably be used when I have it just displayed. And so going back to these blades here, as you can see popping up somewhere here on the screen, it shows a whole bunch of different options for the blades. And this Proffie blade is one of the more expensive ones because of the design that it has inside with the LED lights, the amount of effects that it comes with. There's a whole bunch of options, as you can see, and they all come at different price points as you go from the standard type Saber, which would be more like this one, all the way up to the more premium one, which is right here. Okay, now let's take a look at this nice, it's awesome bag that it comes with, all with the logo. It's beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Is the Jedi Luke version. Oh my goodness. Wow, take a look at this Saber. I mean, it's beautiful. It looks like it just came right from the movie almost. This is beautiful. And so in the bottom here is a soundboard. It's a round cylinder soundboard. It goes right into this, and all the sound comes right out the bottom there. There's a speaker there that all the sound comes out of. I will show you real quick. And there's all kinds of different options for sound fonts. You can have the free one that has the most basic sound fonts for having a Saber. That's no additional cost. And then I think they come in at like $90 for each additional sound font. And with these sound fonts, one of the things that I love, if you've seen my shorts, I use Samuel Kim music all the time, which is a composer that takes normal Star Wars music and turns it into just absolutely stunning, beautiful renditions of those songs. And so I use that music all the time. And there are, on every single one of those paid for fonts, Samuel Kim made exclusive versions of the song just for these Sabers. I have no idea which songs are on there. When you look at the list, like the list I'm sure popped up of all the different sound fonts that I have here for this Luke, I took the originals because I wanted it to be the Luke Skywalker from the original trilogy type sounds. And so that's the one I took. It was the original sound font. So you're seeing all these different names there. I don't know what those names actually mean. And so we're going to have to, I'm going to have to, you know, mess around with this, go through all of them, find some of the music and just sit there and listen to it and see, you know, the different renditions that Samuel Kim made just for this specific font, sound font that I have for this Saber. On the top end of it, I hope you can see, there's a bunch of little prongs that are inside of there, and those prongs are what attach to this metal piece right here, and then it would go right in here like this, and it sits down in there with these metal prongs touching. Let's see how easy this is. And it looks like they've given a lot of extra, I mean, maybe you use all these screws, because there are 5 holes, and if you can see those right there, I'm not sure if you can see them. The tiniest little screws. I know I'm going to drop one of these. Just put them down. Okay, calm down. Everybody just calm down here. And so we're going to take this little screw here, and we're going to screw those in. All right, let's get all these guys in there. Yeah, that goes. This screws all the way in there, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's make that tight there. Okay, that one's in tight. What's nice is these screws completely disappear within the Saber. So it's not like they're sticking out. They don't look out of place. They just disappear right into the Saber, which is nice. Okay, that's tight. 2 more. Okay, I've got all those screws in. It feels like it's pretty snug in there. And here is the Saber. And then they've got the button right there. That's your main button. That's red button. It's got some sort of a design on there. And that is the main button that does everything. There's no other buttons on here except for this one. Let's go ahead and just hit it and see what happens.
What is it? Father's Lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Oh, here's music.
As the music pulsates against my skin, it penetrates deep into my soul, and I find myself in a faraway galaxy on a planet I do not recognize. The temperature is cool, and a mist in the air causes goosebumps to cover my arms. The trees that surround me help breathe fresh oxygen deep into my lungs. I'm sitting with my legs crossed in meditation on a patch of dark green moss up above a nearby cliffside, where I can hear the Sith apprentice scrambling back up as pebbles and rocks clamber down his face. I let the Force penetrate my every being as I see the ghost of my master in quiet meditation with me like it's a dream. This battle will be over soon, as I can feel the fear and inability of my enemy. But for now, life has slowed to a crawl while I regain my strength and confidence. Now, back to reality.
Oh, how cool is that? So it just played like a TIE fighter going through with the music. Video. Okay, so don't see turn off. Let's see what you want. Let's see. Is that first? No, I haven't actually. Oh my gosh, I see. Okay, I think I figured out why the Saber's not working. I believe there is a plastic cover around the entire Saber, which I didn't see in the instructions that you need to take this plastic off. So there's no connection to the metal, which is not giving power to the saber. So guess what I get to do? I get to undo all these screws, and I'm not going to make you sit through that. And there we do. We have action. Oh my gosh. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Holy smokes. How cool was that? So I think we've fixed the problem. The next problem is getting this screwed in and not losing a screw. While I'm trying to hold this saber down in place so that those metal connectors touch. Right. Now let's turn this thing back on again. Now there's different effects for how this lightsaber turns on. Oh my gosh, look at the light. I don't know how well you can see it. It looks, I'm going to do a whole demonstration of it here after this, but the light is amazing. Woo! Look at how it lights up. It changes color where you're hitting the thing. Oh my gosh, I just turned it to the dark side. And you see how that difference, how it just turned right on? It just like a normal lightsaber on that one. I have no idea how I made that happen. There we go. Woo! All right, so I think two clicks when it's off, I think turns on the music. I think that's what we found out. The one click always does like that sound, like it's like a, you know, an Imperial blaster going off. The choo, choo, choo. So you can have that, like if you're wanting to block those, like as a Jedi, I think that's probably what it's there for. Sound is incredible. The light's incredible. We haven't even done anything yet with the saber. We're going to do a demonstration here once I can figure out some of this stuff, and we'll show all the different things that this thing does. But again, here it is. Look how beautiful this item is. I'm going to get that thing set up here as well for the display for it, and I'm going to do a demonstration on it, and then we'll kind of wrap things up and again talk about maybe I'll set up the other saber too so we can see that for the giveaway. I want to make sure you guys see that it's actually a pretty cool piece that you're getting. And I think that's it. There we go. Ta-da! That's pretty cool. Very nice. Check out this lightning color here. Solid. Pretty cool there. Problem is, I'm not getting any sound from it. Okay, I have turned down the lights here to try to make this light. Well, geez. It popped right on. I came over here, turned the lights down just to see if I could get this to show up a little bit better. I have no idea. Oh, I'm twisting it. If you twist it like this, it turns on and off without having to hit the button. And so, otherwise you would hit this button and it pops right on. And we've got, listen to how that sound happens. As you move it, it's always making noise based on your movement. You got these little clashes, and if you hold clash down for a second, now as you're moving it, it's clashing automatically. It's pretty cool. We got some functions where you can make some of the fonts come out, which is the sound effects. We got music, you double click on the button. So you basically have a soundtrack playing while you're sitting down in your basement swinging your saber all by yourself. It's pretty cool. All these different sound effects that happen, so you can hold the button down for a split second and then you let go.
I am King Jarrus, Jedi Knight. He's been working on that thing for weeks. What kind of lightsaber could he possibly build with the junk we have laying around? Ezra Bridger. Master Kenobi?
I am, and when you have your strength, I will help you on your way.
Look what has become of you. A rat.
He's no good to me dead. What is it? Father's Lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. Ben Kenobi?
And isn't that cool? So like on some of the sound effects, after you then turn on the lightsaber, after the sound effect, it will put up a color that has to do with that sound effect. So right there we heard Darth Vader, and then immediately goes to red. It's pretty freaking cool. And if you want to change the colors to it, you hold the button down, and now you're in the color changing mode, and all you do is spin the saber, and once you get to the color you want, let's say blue, well now I've got yellow. So I turned it a little too quick, I twisted, but now we've got a yellow saber. So I think that sound is...
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Oh, he's choking out the guy. He's...
As you wish.
I mean, this thing is incredible.
Commander Skywalker, do you copy? I'm a Jedi, like my father before me.
So it must be that after each sound effect, if you then double click the music, it will play different tracks based on, again, the different sound effects in line. Because here's a different song from the other one. Is it gonna be red? Okay, so this is my review of the Saber. Listen, it is not a simple Saber. I can tell you that right now. It's not you just click a button and it turns on and it turns off. There are all kinds of movements. If it's face up when you're hitting the button, face down when you're hitting the button, spinning it. Oh, well, there you go. Spinning it and it comes on. I can see that this Saber, even though I've got the screws in there really tight, has kind of come loose as I'm swinging it. So it turns off. So I'm going to have to probably go in there and loosen them up, push it down harder, and tighten them in there a little bit better so that the metal points that have the current that goes through, that turns this thing on, doesn't turn off on you when you're doing it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's definitely great craftsmanship. The different effects that happen on the Saber are amazing. The list of instructions on how to get everything to work, like when I turn on the Saber, there's all kinds of different ways that I can turn on the Saber and have a different effect. There's one where it like starts in the middle and then explodes from the top to the bottom. There's the one you saw where it kind of like goes all the way up and then the whole thing flashes at the top. There's all kinds of different ways, and so I'm just gonna have to sit there and try to go through all the different instructions. The color changing thing is a little bit tricky, as you get the color that you want, and then I hold the button down and I spin it again, and it seems to, that spinning process seems to switch it to a different color in that process. So see it, I thought it was on orange and went to blue, so that part is,
you know, it's probably on me. I'm not doing it correctly, so I'll have to figure that part out. But otherwise, I am absolutely impressed with this. It's one of the coolest items I probably have in my collection. But overall, I mean, I have to give this a 10 out of 10. It's absolutely incredible. Again, I've got to figure out all the intricate instructions that come with it. It's not your simple saber, you just turn it on and you turn it off. There's all kinds of functions, there's sounds, and you want to be able to experience all those things. And so it's going to take a little bit of legwork just to watch some of Star Wars Theory's videos that he has on their website, as well as going through all the different instructions that they have on the website based on what type of saber you have. We saw in the unboxing, there's all kinds of different types of sabers. They have a ton of assorted ones. There's some cheaper, more affordable types of hilts that you can get, as well as the saber portion of it, the sound board. There's all kinds of different ways that you can make an affordable one compared to making an extremely expensive one. There's ones that are going to be well over $1,000 to get a saber that's going to come with all the bells and whistles. And so, yeah, just overall impressed. The box was really nice, and the presentation, just everything. So this is the giveaway here. This is the one that they sent me for free during that Black Friday sale. And I am going to include the box so that it can be shipped appropriately and safely to you. So you get the box that came with it, all the packaging, all the other stuff that we showed that came with it is going to come with this. Just know that there is a plastic covering on this. You're going to want to take that plastic covering off of the saber. And then otherwise, let's see if this thing works. So I did notice that this one actually works a little bit different. It's probably because it's not at the same level as the one that I purchased for myself. So it works a little bit different. So what I believe came with this was an upgrade to the sound. And so the sound is the prequels package, based right there on Anakin going nuts. 2? Yeah, see Count Dooku, right? This is the prequels package that was put on this. And that is a $90 value, I believe, when I looked at the website. So you get an extra $90 in the sound quality that comes with this saber, even though it might not be one of the upgraded sabers as far as the saber part of it and the hilt. It still comes with that additional sound font. I mean, that's pretty cool right there. Now, if you hold it down 3 times, I think the music comes on. Oh, I love this song. It's beautiful. So this will be coming to somebody at the 1,000 subscribers. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help. Share my videos with somebody else. Reach out to somebody. Get them to be a subscriber. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give this away with the collective box and all the packaging that would have come with this if this was sent to you through your home. This is over a $300 value right here with the saber and the added sound font of the prequels that was put on here by Theory Sabers. And so I appreciate everybody's support on this. And let's get into the outro.
Okay, we did it. We got through this review, this unboxing, the giveaway. Incredible lightsaber. I am so thrilled to have like something of value when it comes to lightsabers. You saw those other lightsabers I had with the Yoda one and then the one I made in Disneyland for like $20 back in the day. Those just do not cut it compared to something that's like this. Now, I'm not going to be out there dueling with somebody else. That's never going to happen. But it is cool for display, and it's a kind of a fun talking piece. And you know what? There might be some evenings when I'm down here with my Sonos surround sound with the 2 subs that I have there, pounding some sort of music, in between playing Call of Duty, I possibly grab this saber and I'm down here by myself and I'm swinging that thing around in between my Call of Duty games. It's possible. I could see myself doing that. Now, did we get through this video without any complications? No. We had all kinds of complications as we were unfamiliar with these sabers and how they work. We had to charge that giveaway one to get the soundboard to work. I did hear sound. Once I plugged it in, it said charging. So I know that there's sound. So that one we got up and running and working. And then we also had the issue with, I couldn't get the light on my saber to go up the blade. And it's because there was a plastic covering that I could not see. It was so thin and it looked like it was part of the saber. Once we took that off, we were able to get the metal connections to touch. And all of a sudden, we had blast off with these sabers. So definitely, and there's also a learning curve to these too. You got the one button that does all kinds of different things and how you're holding the saber. As you saw in the demonstration, there's just so many different features, so many different sounds. You could literally sit there for 15 to 20 minutes looking at the instructions and go through all the different features that it does if you were just going quickly through it. It's unbelievable, these sabers. I'm just so happy that I've got one. It's going to be displayed here. It's going to be utilized. It's going to be appreciated and loved here in my collection. And whoever, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, whoever's left a comment down there and has liked this video is a subscriber. And you could hit the bell notification. I'm just saying it because I know that graphic shows the bell notification. I'd appreciate it if you did. It helps the analytics. But the people that leave down the comments down below, I'm going to go back to this video once we get to 1,000 subscribers. And I'm going to choose a winner with a randomizer spinning wheel thing that I get on the internet. And listen, it's up to you guys. If you love my content, share these videos. Tell someone to go become a subscriber. Let's get to 1,000. We can do it as a community. I really appreciate any kind of help and support that I can get in getting up to 1,000. I want to be monetized here on YouTube. I want YouTube to pay me for putting out all this content because I put a ton of time into this. I've spent a ton of money to try to make sure that you guys have the best content out there for Star Wars. And so again, I just appreciate all the support. Once we get to 1,000, we're gonna have a big celebration. We're gonna do this giveaway. It's gonna be a huge event. Upcoming episodes. Because you hit that bell notification, I'm sure you did, you'll be notified. We've got an eBay listing video coming out. I think it's episode 59 of my weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos coming out. We've got some last 17 figures. I think there's some vehicles. What do we got? Oh yeah, we got a Ewok village. It's all complete. We've got all kinds of stuff. Tons of figures. I think there's like 65 listings that are available. So make sure you go ahead and click on the links down below. You'll find my eBay account. You can go bid on some of those items. You can possibly be the Daddy of the Week, which is a pretty big, prestigious award. You get a big shout out during that video. And then this Friday coming up, it'll be episode 3 of Star Wars News with the Star Wars Daddy. We've got some incredible articles, some things that we're going to talk about, some funny stuff. Make sure to check out that video as well. Everyone, I appreciate the support. Thank you to Star Wars Theory and the videos that he puts out. Definitely somebody that I've looked up to and watch the videos and aspire to be close to that type of content. And that's the way that we're headed. Appreciate Theory Sabers for the Black Friday sale that they put on, all the advertisements that pop up all over my Instagram and my Facebook so that I can click on them and just check them out. Just be careful. Now, we're talking about Theory Sabers. There's also a Saber Theory. I believe it's probably a copycat company. I almost purchased a Saber from the wrong website. So make sure you go to the links down below, you click those links. Those are the safe links that go right to these sabers that we're talking about, not the knockoff ones from these other companies, because there's tons of companies out there. Now that you've watched this video, you're probably going to get all kinds of focused ads for sabers coming your way on your Instagram, your Facebook, your TikTok. What else is there? I don't even know. I'm too old to know all these things. Anyways, you guys, I appreciate the support. And until the next time, the person with the most sabers, General Grievous, you got to check out the back of the shirt. Let's see if I can get it on there. I have no idea if I'm getting the back of the shirt. This shirt is awesome. It's one of those bodybuilding type big baggy ones. I love it. Oh, who is your daddy? I was just looking through the instructions on what in the. I was just okay. Oh, and it does come on. What? Okay, I think I turned it off.